Section 6.2.3, related stage code. I kind of recommend reading through the code, looking at it, maybe wondering how it pertains to the problem set, looking back over it. And it's this problem right over here. What is the value of the sum? And yeah, we worked through it paper and pencil. You should also work through paper and pencil, of course, and hopefully you did well in that. But I'd be honest with you that you start to realize you wonder, did I make a mistake somewhere? Did I get the right answer? And that's one of the reasons for using software, right? And not that it's going to work every time, but I often wonder, like, did I do the multiplication correct? I use a calculator sometimes. Let me go back to my terminal, reset. I'm going to say j is a variable. And then I'm going to do sum and cosine. And it looks like pi divide by 6 star j. And j is the counter variable. And I'm going to start counting from 1, and I'm going to stop counting at 2014. All right. Now, again, I want to point out, looking at that, what I did was I did a sum that has 2014 terms in it. And that, to me, is a lot of terms. Of course, we went through it, and we talked about, a lot of those things were just canceling off. It is really easy to lose track of things, though, by the way. But I just wrote this sum down, right? Now, my claim is if I did that, I should come up with that number. And what number did we come up with? Well, let's go back over that. We got the number right over here. Now, certainly, somebody look at it and say, I think you got a different number. No, we got the same number. -1 minus, 1/2 of a root of 3. It's the same number. Now, what do I do with it? I simplify it, but that's up to you. If you want to simplify it, you can. I like to simplify things so I can. You may also disagree with my simplifications, by the way. One answer might be easier than the other, but Sage does do it for me. I mean, it's remarkable it can do that. And you might say, I wonder if I gave it like 10,000 to be able to do that. And it does, If I gave it, I don't know, 100,000, let's say that. It's computing all its terms, by the way. You notice it's working on that. Yeah, I get it, right? You can imagine how difficult that would be to do by hand, right? You get the idea, all right? Also not bad for pattern recognition. You could be typing in, whoops, sorry about that. 1, type in a 2. You get the idea. We could do this all day long, all right? Thank you so much for paying attention, though.